Hello, everyone. Welcome. Please make sure you share this. We're about to get started any minute. Oh, I love when you guys say hello to each other. It's so beautiful. Hello. Make sure you share this. Oop, why did it highlight my comment? Hello, everyone. So we're doing things a little bit differently in reference to... Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my latest broadcast. If you guys are not aware, this is me going live on my journey, and unfortunately, because the sun's going to be going down and the weather can be unpredictable at times, we're doing this live from the car. But I'm going to go ahead and get going with my prayer. Please make sure that you guys share this. That's all I ask in exchange for a reading. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I really want to give a shout out to Danny, who is my at-home producer, who's making it possible for me to use StreamYard again. Hi Eileen. Hi Jackie. Hi Eileen. And things are a little different with the donations. Okay, I'm not doing a minimum donation now. Whatever you donate is whatever is going to be equally matched with the energy I provide for the reading. And also making it possible for those that, are feeling like they want to send a certain amount. I'm trying things a little differently. I was inspired by the way Cambo was doing things. And I didn't really feel that there was any lack in any way. Yeah. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light only. Thank you so much. Thank you for this journey. Thank you for allowing me to see all of the ways in which my divinity will always come to the surface. Thank you, even in my most doubtful moments. And I hope to be able to serve as delivering messages to those that are needing to receive that same validation. Thank you. I only ask to receive messages, divinity, information from the heavenly realms only, from the highest of the highest realms. I hope and I pray that Archangel Michael would continue to be here to protect against any distorting energies or intentions, as he's been doing so beautifully. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for your strength and your protection. Thank you for allowing us to understand how to navigate spiritual warfare. Thank you. Allow my energy to serve as a lighthouse for those that are needing to receive divine messages at this time. We are so very blessed and thankful for this opportunity to connect. So I'm just going to go where I'm guided. And amen. Thank you. I'm going to go where I'm guided. So if you're not necessarily receiving a message, just share and be patient. I'm just going to allow things to flow. I just want to feel a flow. I don't want to think about things too much. That's where I'm at. But how are you guys? How are all of you? How are all of us? How are we today? There we go. There we go. My family, I know, is experiencing a loss. I know that can be a little bit awkward for a lot of people and a little bit uncomfortable, but I feel like I feel strong. I feel guided to show up and support in whatever way. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. I feel guided to Eileen. For some reason, Eileen, you're popping up to me. I feel guided to you. Let's see what Spirit has for you, darling. Guides, angels, ancestors. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Let's see what Eileen needs to hear today. Guides, angels, ancestors. Connect to Eileen's guides, angels, and ancestors of love and light. Allow them to dictate the messages as they're the ones walking with her, and they deserve to be heard. Thank you. What do we have? Ooh, okay. Eileen, okay. You're going through a very painful situation, Eileen. I'm feeling like one too many times being hurt, being abused, being mistreated, right? And I don't really feel like people really. I don't want to feed you this victimhood frequency because that's not going to help you. But what I'm getting is that there's a painful situation to do with. I'm feeling family. It's like not being considered, not being respected. I don't know. It's an energy of you going through something that you've been through many times before, and it has to do with the disappointment you experience with family, with ones that are close to the heart, right? And Spirit is saying, we're trying to help you through this with perception. They're trying to help you understand how to navigate this so that it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect your energy. It's not something you hold on to. Let it be a chip on their shoulder, not yours. It has nothing to do with you, right? There's something about Spirit really giving you a perspective to where you don't take it personal because you know that it has nothing to do with you. And that's for real. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, love. Make sure you share this and I will consider it. They want me to stick with you. It's something of like a lesson, right? It's not about you getting into the abandonment frequency or the victimhood frequency, but the truth is what you're experiencing or what you experience is this feeling of like, I don't belong. Thank you, Amy. Is this feeling of like, I don't belong, or I don't, no matter what I do, I always end up here. And this feels like a matter very, very, very close to the heart. And what Spirit wants you to know is that there is a lesson in this. It's not happening for nothing, but the 10 of Swords is coming up to let you know that this is the end of this cycle. This is the end. This is literally the last time you have to experience this kind of pain if you are brave enough to see it that way, to allow yourself to receive it. You know what I'm saying? That is your message. That's your vibe right now, because it's almost like you're looking in the wrong place. It's almost like you got slapped across the face and you can't help but look down. And Spirit is like, well, look up, right? We know you just got slapped, but if you look up, you might notice something different this time. And it's something where it's like you're able to, step out of your pain for a second to be able to see why. Why are they doing this? Where is this coming from? Why do they feel the need to continuously treat me this way? And it's something where it's like you begin to actually have compassion for them. It's not personal. You keep taking it personal. You keep thinking that there's something about you, right? You keep taking it to that place and you keep allowing it to affect your self-esteem. And Spirit is saying going around on this fucking merry-go-round carousel is not helping you. It's not doing anything for you because it's not true. Do not get lost in other people's shit. Okay? And that's the message that the divine has for you, love. And again, for any of you guys that are jumping in, It's no longer a suggested donation. It's whatever you feel, whatever you can donate, and that is how I'm going to be operating these lives from now on. Okay, no more $22 minimum donation. Whatever you feel guided to send is what I'm going to be appreciative of. Of course, Eileen. Of course. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's see who else I feel drawn to. If you're ready and open to receive a reading, and you've shared this, or you've subscribed, or you've followed, whatever of those three, I'm going to take your word on it. Let me know, and I will go ahead and do a reading for you. Yes, blessed, not stressed. But sometimes we tend to come up with like things we say to people to help them feel comfortable with what we're going through, or for them to feel confident about where we are, right? Sometimes we don't necessarily even give ourselves credit or are honest with ourselves about how we feel. We just try to push it down or avoid it and tell ourselves that we're somewhere else, right? Where are you truly hurting? And where are you have you trained yourself to be comfortable in that hurt? Thank you, Divine. Thank you. I'm so very blessed and thankful. Thank you. All right, Stephanie Bonar. Let's see, I'm feeling Stephanie right now. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light. What does they want me to use the other deck? Okay. Okay, Spirit. Rafi's napping in the back. Rafi! Boy. He's sleeping. He's knocked out. Let's see. Thank you. Of course, Stephanie. I'm glad. I'm glad to be able to tune into your energy. I'm glad to be able to be a messenger. Jaren! Hello, my friend. Welcome. Guides, angels, ancestors. What does Stephanie Bonar need to hear today from her guides, angels, ancestors? They are the ones walking with her, and they deserve to be heard. Thank you. Stephanie girl. Let's see here. I hope this is something better coming after this one. I'm going to be straightforward with you. It feels like you're very much in the thralls of spiritual warfare right now. I don't want you to be scared. There's nothing for you to be scared of. What you need to know is that there are two major influences here. They also... Okay, so this is a strange message. Do you want me to deliver this message, Spirit? Is this something that I need to say? Don't be scared. It's nothing bad stuff. Just want to make sure that I'm accurate in delivering the message that you need to hear. Yeah, okay. I'm not just going to tell you this. I'm going to do what I have. I'm going to do what I can on my end. But there's something of you, and this message has never come through, okay? There's something of you being tricked. There's like a trickster energy around you, and it feels like a fallen angel kind of energy. It feels like something that is placed not to hurt you or harm you, but to divert you from your path. And it's something that has gotten through your cracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do on my end, really quick. Okay. Guides, angels, ancestors, those that are walking with us, I leave room and clear out for Archangel Michael to step in. Surround Stephanie in a white bubble of your light and protection. I demand in the name of Jesus Christ and Christ consciousness energy that you do not have a place around Stephanie Bonar. Any energies around her or around anyone here that are wanting to distort, influence, or lead off a divine path, thank you. Archangel Michael, do your work in the name of God and the divine and all that is love. Step away. You are not hidden here. You are in plain sight and you stick out like a sore thumb. Stephanie is on a path of love and self-realization and a walk towards her divine self. and you do not belong here. You are not needed in the learning lessons here. And you are being invited into the light, or you will be taken there to be recycled to a place of evolution or dissolution now. Archangel Michael, do what you must. Surround her, and if you must, guide her so that she may know what to do next, whether it be in her dreams. She is open to receiving whatever she needs to receive. Thank you. Yep. It's done. It's done, Stephanie. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. This is the type of shit that I need to be doing more of. And I feel a little strange sometimes. Yeah. That whatever it was, it left. And it was very sneaky, and it didn't want you to know it was there. We're not going to give it any more attention. And now that it's gone, what can Spirit give to Stephanie today? What can Spirit give to Stephanie? You see, I'm not going to sit here and tell you you got something on you and then ask you to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get it off of you. That's just not, and it's really not that. Honestly, you guys can do this type of shit too. It's really just claiming your space and not being afraid and building up love in your heart. Yep. So there was a fox in the hen house in reference to your guides, right? In reference to you being able to receive, there was something in there blocking it coming in, and I feel like it was like affecting your third eye area. And it knows that you have something that you're sitting on that's going to be divine, that's going to bring healing, you know? Everybody can do this. Literally clapping is so powerful. Yes, but this is the thing. When you guys are doing tarot, you need to listen to my prayers. Listen to what I do. You need to make sure that you're tuning in to the right areas. And I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, Elise. Thank you guys for checking up on me. I have to be honest and say that I'm not having an extreme emotional journey with this. You know, I feel like a little strange. Like I'm not like other humans. I have a different perspective on passing and a different perspective on things. And to be honest, this particular brother of mine is not someone who I've gotten the blessing or the opportunity to really get close to, but I still acknowledge how I've seen him with his kids, how I know him to be, the connection that he has to my other family members, and he'll be honored all the same. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Just being honest with you guys. I can't be anything else at this point. If you've sent a donation, let me know, because I'm not getting any messages. Thank you, Stephanie, and I'm sorry for your loss as well. They want me to really bring this home for you, Stephanie. You have something that you're sitting on now that's golden. Yeah. They want you to be aware of that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But let's go ahead and move on. Stephanie also, not Stephanie. Is it Stephanie? Yeah, it's Stephanie. Is this for Stephanie? Somebody here's ex is wanting to come back. This is a situation that you've left the door open to, and this may even be somebody that you work with. Thank you, Crystal. So for one of you guys, this is something of an ex, somebody that you used to work with, or somebody that you work with or still have to work around. This person is vying to get back in, and you're just weak enough to fall for it. So I don't know who this is for, but Spirit wants me to deliver that message. This feels like baby daddy. This feels like we have to work together in some capacity. And this person is like, the door wasn't all the way shut, but the ending was there, right? You ended it, but the door was still open, cracked open for them to come back. And now they're coming back. And Spirit is saying, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That was his path with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stacy, this isn't for you. Spirit wants you to know that. It's not for you. Okay? It is not for you, darling. Darling. Oh, retrograde. Listen, don't even get me started. I love retrogrades, though. literally the only reason the after times of retrograde feel so good is all the shit that you had to go through during the retrograde. And the more you fight it, the more retrogrades are painful, like a riptide, right? Uncomfortable. Yeah. Let me know if you shared this. And if you're waiting for a mini read or a little reading, and I'll see who I'm guided towards, feel free to donate. Again, it's not a $22 minimum donation. It's whatever you can. Okay. I love you guys, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. Oh, Ruby. I feel Ruby. Let's see what Ruby needs to hear today, Spirit. Oh, okay. I don't know if then if he's not the baby daddy, then he's somebody you work with. So it's either you work with them, like at work, or this person you have to work with them because you have kids together. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. You could donate at any time. You could donate at any time, but if you want a reading, then you donate during the live. What did you mean your first star thingy? Guides, angels, ancestors, what does Rachel need to hear today? Please tune into her guides, angels, and ancestors as they are the ones working with her, and they deserve to be heard. Thank you. Thank you. I work for myself. But geez, the X has been brought up a ton. Okay. Angel says, I don't want a reading today. I'm just here to hang out. Ruby, whatever it is that wants to come out, you're fighting. So this is not a message that you, this is not a message that you have not gotten. This is something that you've been getting. Yeah. There's something of like you getting caught up in a painful situation. I'm getting that there's somebody that messaged you. And it's like they brought you like some kind of answer. It's like you're waiting on an answer. They gave you an answer, and the answer was not what you wanted. Okay. And Spirit is saying you dodged a bullet, but you're too stuck to be able to see it. You know? Yeah. Okay. No problem. No problem, Adrian. Thank you for the stars. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Somebody straight up lied. And Ruby, just hear me out, okay? Because I'm thinking like you applied for something. There's something about communication. And you getting an answer back. There's something about you getting some kind of information, whether it be a message, an email, a call, a text. And this sounds wild, but it's coming from like you trying out things. You're trying to expand, you're trying to push yourself, or you're trying to do something, or even like at your workplace. But what I'm getting is like there's something of like a distortion about what they brought you. It's like they were telling you something of like you can't, or hold on. Let me get clearer on this message for you. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you. Help us get clear. What am I missing here? Let's get some details on that. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it was like an answer. Like say it's the energy of like I'm applying for this loan, or I'm applying for this house, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. And it feels like nothing is coming through. And it feels like the energy that you've gotten from this is like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not there. I'm not good enough. Spirit is saying it's just not like this time, but you don't get discouraged and don't let yourself mope around about it. There's something that you're energetically hard, like not getting over, and you may not necessarily be moping around, but your energy is affected. You're a little down, and your thought patterns are a little bit on the negative side right now. And Spirit is saying, you know, there is something really, really cool coming forward, but you're not going to be able to energetically match to it if you're focused on this, right? And it feels like also like ghosting energy as well. Like I'm like this person is making me feel something negative about myself, or like make me reflect on myself negatively, when in reality they're just like a weirdo, right? And they just don't know how to handle mature adult emotional situations. It feels like a whole lot of disappointment in your energy, and Spirit is saying it's finally time for you to turn it around, because this is not the justice that you've been waiting for. There's some kind of deception that's being made clear to you, Ruby. Oh, thank you, Crystal. And that's what I have for you, honestly. I know it's confusing, but it's interesting because it feels like it didn't even want to come out, like you have been rejecting this message, or you've been rejecting you don't want to see this person this way, or like you want to take them at their word, but I don't even think it's happened. It's like somebody who, this feels more actually like romantic / friend, somebody close to the heart and intimate, but it's like this person is switching up on you and giving you false reasons and leading you around on a magic goose chase, you know. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Spirit wants you to realize that this is happening for your betterment. It's happening because they literally cannot stick around in the energy that you're stepping into. Facts. I just got a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. When disappointment turns into excitement, that's what I'm hearing. There's something of something just right behind it, that it's like a test. It's wanting to see if you hold a divine faith, a perspective, a knowing, a faith within yourself, a confidence. Yeah. This is for more people than just Ruby. But I digress. I think, Amy, if you're still here, let's see what we got for Amy. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light, those that walk with us. What does Amy need to hear today? All right, they want me to switch the deck again. That's so true. A long going on around work and marriage. He's affecting my energy in my marriage. Yes. Yeah, and you keep like the validation, the lack of validation. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Aurora. The lack of validation is what's messing with you. But this is for Amy. Amy, what I'm getting for you is what you're working on right now is stabilizing a foundation for some big things in the future. Doing what you love, recognition for the highest quality work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. You're about to have a bump up in your business, is what I'm hearing. And I don't know if you have one, but that's what I'm hearing. Oh, my love, it's in the pinned comment, and it's in the pinned comment and the description box of this video. Yeah. My brain, y'all, when I'm channeling, sometimes it's like my mouth and my words cannot communicate the clear cognizant downloads quickly enough. And sometimes it's like I'm in my feelings and my words don't come together the way I'm used to. And that's kind of how I'm feeling today. I'm in the feeling, I'm in the frequency. Okay. Well, have you been thinking about one, Amy? Have you been thinking about doing things differently? Have you been thinking about potentially starting something, and you've been waiting for like, hey, when this thing happens, I'm going to do this. When this happens, when life turns in this way, I'm going to take this direction. Yeah. And now there's something being invited. And to be honest, I feel like you're a reader. I feel like you're a healer. I feel like this is something. Yep. Spirit is trying to tell you, like, everything that you admire about those that you connect to, you have it in you, but you just don't. Yeah, you're waiting for a relationship, but to be honest, I feel like you have your own path as a healer that is waiting to be explored first. I know that sounds wild. Yes, it happens. It happens. But and it's not even due to nervousness. It's due to like being in a flow, being in a frequency, right? I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful, and continue to surround me in this golden Merkaba protection. Thank you. Amy, you have a business, you have something big underneath the surface, and you're so focused on that relationship, you're so focused on certain things that you can't even see it. And what it's going to do is give you something that you can keep and that will never leave you, right? It's not like a relationship that, look at Rafi panning in the back. Something that will never leave you. You know what I mean? This is something that will never abandon you, never leave you. This is something that is yours, a gift that you can take and nobody can take from you. This is big. And this is something that is going to challenge you to stand tall, face your insecurities. Yeah. And in the divorce, you're also wondering what's going to come of me? What's going to be of me? Yeah. He gets water all the time if you're talking about the dog. He just is extra. Rafi he has his first girlfriend he met at Cambo's house, at Andy's house, the other Andy. And they have been fucking like rabbits, basically. And now he's obsessed and he doesn't want to leave. Oh, right. So now he cries for his girlfriend. He misses her. And maybe he's just like horny and he wants to get off. Yeah, they do. Especially when you go to drink water and you just said something, you know. Anyway, whoever else is waiting for a reading, I'm here for you, darlings. Yeah. He misses his girlfriend. Yeah, there's a lot of focusing on the negative in the collective, right? And it's easy because that's where we're wired to go. We're wired to go to the darkest places because if we're able to see what's waiting and lurking for us in the darkest places, then when we come around to the light, things will be different, right? When we come around to the light, we'll avoid those traps. But that's not how that works. You don't go and focus on the negative in order to get to the positive. You're only bringing in more negative, right? And this is a time of faith for us all, right? Planetarily, astrologically, this is a time of leap of faith. This is the leap of faith season. Welcome to my leap of faith. I'm living in it, right? What's yours? For some of you, it's a divorce. For some of you, it's trying things differently. And for some of you, it's getting yourself out there as a healer, Crystal, Amy, many of you others out here. You know what I mean? Getting yourself out there as a healer because there's no competition. There's more and more people awakening and more people needing divine perspective and needing people that are connected into the light and stepping into their divine power because people are going to resonate with your special kind of sauce. Oh, shit. My phone hasn't been charging this whole time. This is the Tarot Reader Musical. Boom. There we go. Now we're charging. Yep. Angel, are you waiting for a message? I know you said you didn't want to get read, and I saw your message pop up, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah. Why can't that be a thing? Perhaps you've healed enough, Amy, that your work, even art is healing. You don't have to be a healer, right? But your heart is being guided in a direction where you can express your gifts. And if part of your gifts have to do with artistic expression, then just know that whoever's going to come across or connect to your art is going to be touched and moved, and you're going to plant seeds in them of Christ consciousness. That's just how this type of shit works, right? So perhaps you've done enough healing in that time that now when you step out into the world alone, on your own outside of this marriage, it's going to give a different energy. You're going to be able to reach things that you weren't able to reach before. In the past, you might have had all these abundance blocks that would have prevented you from being able to make money off of your art, but now you're not there anymore. Now you've done all that healing and now you can flow, right? Now perhaps you will be more abundant than you ever have before. The possibilities are truly endless, and the meek are truly inheriting the earth. Now, are you going to do whatever you need to do to become the meek? Or just to be in that frequency of the meek, of the Christ consciousness frequency? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going to fear about every potential thing that could go wrong and keep yourself from doing the thing that's going to make you happy? Now's the time. Wandy said, been singing more. Yes, Wandy. Yes, Wandy. Let's pull a card for Wandy. Guides, angels, ancestors, what does Miss Wandy need to hear today? Miss Dargan, Miss Wandy, what does she need to hear today? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. Why must the cards fall on the floor? Spirit got me fucked up. Excuse my language, Spirit. Forgive me. I just play. I joke. I be silly. What does Wandy need to hear today? I need some Wawa. You're so welcome. No, you're fine. I just said that because the cards fell. Okay. So now that you've grounded, Wandy, this feminine energy, meaning the spiritual energy, this all of this stuff that has been coming in for you, that has been strengthening you and giving you that comfort and that confidence. Now it's time for you to bring your masculine in on the plan. And what I mean by that is plan. Literally, like, they want you to be more structured about how you schedule the divine into your life. And what I mean by that is, like, okay, in the mornings I do this meditation. In the afternoons I breathe through work, and I take some time during work, maybe every hour or so, to go to the bathroom and do my breathing, right? And then when I come home, I journal. Or, at nighttime I journal, I read my book. Like, they want you to do like literally structure your day to fit them in, because things are about to get really wild for you, is what I'm hearing. And they want to make sure that you have stability, and you're connected in, and you're doing things to keep you connected so that you don't get lost as you did before. Oh, my love, I love you. Stacy, you cracked me up. I fucking love you. You manifested it, girl. You did this for me. Thank you. Yes, Rondi. Structure is going to be so important, because you've been receiving so beautifully, and it's almost like you graduated to the next step, where Spirit is like, all right, they also want you to create some kind of altar in your space, in your home, somewhere that is as private as possible. And they want you to set, like, a white pillar candle there. They want you to set pictures of your ancestors and things that make you feel connected to God. And they want it to be like a special place that you set. And even like a glass of water that you keep refilling every day or every other day, that you keep cleaning out and refilling. They want you to do this. And honestly, it's so funny, because every person that I read for, it comes a point where Spirit is like, all right, it's time for an altar. It's really a way to allow your ancestors more into your life, the ancestors of love and light. And it's a very powerful way to basically let the divine know that there's space for them in your home. Right? They are having a place. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Literally, you just need like a cloth. It could be any color, whatever you feel. Yep. There's gonna be a lot coming in for you through that. And I'm hearing also that there's a lot of gifts that are being strengthened and activated. I think they've already been activated, but they're becoming more obvious to you now. Yeah. If you guys did donate, let me know. But I know that I'm doing Adrian next. So Adrian, thank you for the stars. Oh my God, Jackie Alexander. We can talk about that for a second. Let's talk about that after I do. You're so welcome, Wandy. After I do Adrian, because it's her birthday coming up, and she is looking for a little birthday message. So let's see. Adrian. Let's see what Adrian needs to hear today. We can go back far enough to find her. There we go. Are you here, my love? Adrian, are you here? Guides, angels, ancestors. Hi, buddy. What does Adrian need to hear today? We're so very blessed and thankful for this opportunity to connect. Thank you. Ugh. Release for her birthday. It's the end of a struggle. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. So, Adrian, I'm getting for you that there's a major shift that is being initiated for around your birthday, and it has to do with all the events surrounding it. What can she expect? I'm also getting there might be something about a car. I don't know what that's about. Good news about a car. There's some kind of good news about a car. And yeah, they're wanting you to meditate, be in gratitude. And I'm definitely feeling like somebody here is, whatever the message was last week or last time that you came to me, it's shifted. So it's now like there's almost like it's like you were holding a certain energy based on the message you got last week or last time. And because of that, it's like you were able to deal with the situation energetically before it even aroused or arrived. And because of that, it's like there's some kind of reward that's coming in, and it's financial. There's someone stepping in to help you out financially. And it's gonna make you curious enough to go into meditation. This is like a birthday miracle. I heard a birthday miracle. Oh, they're blessing you. You've been doing your best. You need things now. You need it to come in, and you're finally understanding that it's not because you need it that it comes in. It's because you're in alignment to it that you allow it to come in. And there's something that you've submitted to and you've put yourself in alignment to that's allowing you to receive something big for your birthday. They've been guiding you this way this whole time. And it's not just a miracle. God doesn't just part the sky to drop you this thing. He has guided you along the way to be able to receive it, to open yourself to it. You're going to realize how you did it, how you manifested it. That's big. There's a gratitude, there's a leaning into your spiritual process, there's a spiritual evolution that is invited through this, a spiritual transformation. This is big stuff. And just in the nick of time. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insight. This is like somebody here is stepping up to the plate. This is somebody here is like being a man about it. I don't know. This is who I'm hearing. I'm hearing somebody in spirit that's feminine. And they're like, somebody is finally like stepping up to the plate, and it feels like it's your husband. And it feels like they're doing something that is like, wow, like really, like you're really doing this. Okay, good. Okay, this is what we needed. Okay. No more conflict, no more back and forth, no more whatever. It's like we're all here, we're all on the team, we're all doing what we need to do. And be nice, be nice, be nice. I know. I hope that makes sense, my love. Make sure you guys share this. And if we wanted to talk about this, right? This is a blessing. This is a good thing. Bombs being dropped everywhere pulls us into ourselves. And this is retrograde, and it's only going to keep coming, but it's going to keep coming in a way that gets clearer and clearer. It's almost like a bomb is dropped, and then more information on that, and then more information on that. Oh my God, I've been listening to affirmations a lot recently too. It's very important, especially now. Programming your subconscious mind. There's so much things, so many bombs, so many bullshits that are coming up now that are wanting us to doubt what it is that we're stepping into or what it is that we're manifesting. Right. And if you're able to keep yourself true to the vision of your divine self and what spirit is bringing to you, what the information that spirit is bringing to you, what they're telling you, they're guiding you towards, and not let whatever these things are make you believe that you're actually not there, that's the key. The key is not to lose your divine perspective for anything. Finding your spotlight always. And if it's happening to you where bombs are dropping everywhere, consider it you're crossing a bridge into your like divine land, right? But if you get confused, you're going to turn around and go the opposite way because you don't believe that you're there. You don't believe that you're on the way. and it's a long bridge, okay? And you only got one tank of gas, and it's going to take that whole tank of gas to get across that bridge to that land, or through that desert to that place. Trust. If the bombs are all coming down, trust. The divine would not thank you, Danny. Bomb drops like big surprises, like, oh my god, this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening, or like information being dropped on you, like shocking information. Thank you, Danny. Where did you donate, my love? And I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. It's Danny's birthday coming up too, guys. Danny is my little producer moderator and my #1 tarot student right now. Okay. Let me transfer that before I get charged for some bullshit that I forgot I signed up for. Okay. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into this donated reading. Do you have any particular question, Danny? Danny's going to, I hope she doesn't mind me saying, she's going to Puerto Rico for her birthday. She's going to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Why is that, Crystal? Awesome. Let's see. Do you have a question for me? Think good, Danny. Think good. Oh my gosh. Danny, I hope you've been doing your meditations, because Spirit is saying that, you know, if you don't connect to them, if you don't continue like building that connection to them, you're going to feel very opposite from what you're actually going through. So for example, say if you are being given all of these downloads and like your gifts are awakening and all this other stuff, you're going to feel like, I'm so tired, I'm so drained, what's going on with me, I can't do this, oh my god, what was me, you know what I mean? And Spirit is like, yeah, but if you had a connection to us, you would know what is happening, and it would excite you, it would give you energy rather than take energy from you. Right. Right. Congratulations, Amy. That's your thing. They are saying that there's going to be a lot of upgrades, a lot of fast moving stuff for you, Danny, and I've been telling you this from the beginning of us working together. Things are going to start moving very fast, and it's happening, and it's a good thing. It's something you can handle. It's something that's going to feel magical. It's going to bring a new layer to your life, and it's going to change everything, and it already has started. But there's something about you. Yeah, the sun. Time for great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out divinely and perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. I mean, come on. Like, you have such amazing things coming your way in reference to who you are. And I don't lie. I don't make shit up. You know, you can't make this shit up. But right now, you're juggling two different worlds. You're juggling the old world and the new world. And the old world is wanting to, this is the never-ending story, the message that keeps repeating to all of you guys tonight. And that is that it's all about the perspective, right? It's not what we think. It's not what we think. And Danny, for you, your guides are just brimming and itching to get to you. They want to be able to communicate. They want to be able to talk to you. They want to be able to get in touch with you, and be able to build that connection stronger. They can talk to you. They can connect to you, but they need you to know that they're there. They need you to know that you already have this connection open. They need you to be able to discern when you're receiving from them and when you're not. This is going to be added fuel to with your meditations, but there's something about the next couple weeks that's very significant. They're saying there's going to be a lot of fast moving bombs coming in for you too, and they said it's your perspective that's going to keep you clean and clear of any danger, or not danger, but any like wonky energy. Yeah, make sure you ground and drink plenty of water. Listen, you can't get enough water nowadays. I just need my friends to manifest it for me. No, I'm just kidding. I was going off of Stacy's thing earlier, manifesting me water. I have plenty of water, guys. Don't worry about that. I'm good on water. What else does Danny need to hear? Thank you. The illusion of entrapment. The lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. Interesting. There's a lot of understanding as to like that's going to come in about why love has been the way it's been. You know, all of these things have started in my visit with you and our work together and earlier, right? You're getting clear and more understanding of, hello, Mr. Cardinal. Thank you for joining us. You're ready and anticipating, but what I'm getting is that it's good to be ready, but it's also good to continue to deepen that connection. Especially now, there's this block with you where it's like spiritual stuff kind of can sometimes take the last priority in your day, in your life, and it kind of needs to be the first now, because of how like, think about it right now, like you're in like very serene waters, but once those waves start to come and things start to be crazy, you're going to want to make sure that your life raft is equipped. And your life raft, your boat, is your divine connection, is your divine. This is the same thing for you, Wandy, in reference to your stabilizing like certain daily routines, right? Danny, they want you to take walks through nature. They want you to meditate. They want you to journal, right? All of the things that we've spoken about, they just want to reiterate for you because it's working. They want you to know it's working and you have been doing it and they appreciate it, but it's not consistent, and it's kind of disrespectful in a way, because it's like we're the ones who are opening all these doors for you. We're the ones who are leading you to whatever job, whatever opportunities, everything that's coming after, right? We're the ones that are going to get you there. We're here to help you. We want to help you. You know what I mean? And it's like for you, it's like, well, I'll deal with you when I want to. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to put you on blast because I've been there too, and to be honest, I think I've been there a lot recently, right? Control. It's control. You know, there's a level of faith that you need to have here. Yeah, there's a level of faith that you need to have here. It says, unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem and overanalyzing a situation. It's almost like subconsciously you're picking up on all the things that you're going to have to do or that you're going to have to work on or all the healing that is waiting for you. And it's like, you're like, I'd rather wait. But Spirit is like, well, we're ready to do our little dance with you now. You're in the middle and we're on your sides and we're here to do a dance with you. It says, news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancies, or graduations. Graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities or chosen families. Yeah. And your soul family too, right? Your connection to your soul family, your tribe is here. And it's only going to evolve. And there's going to be some kind of spiritual, transcendental, trance-like experience that you feel in Puerto Rico. If you allow it in, it's going to be like, wow, there's no denying that this thing happened. Like, I have to go tell Andy or I have to go tell somebody now, you know? There's nobody in this park right now, so it's kind of eerie. It's sundown. If anybody else is interested in a donated reading, I'll still take a few. Again, there is no minimum on those donations, so if you're interested, I am happy to oblige. If and only if you are interested. Yeah, Danny, I've been feeling for you, and I've been feeling this for you. I hate sometimes when messages repeat, But sometimes it's Spirit's way of saying, listen, this information needed to be heard twice. This information needed to hit her ears 3-4 times. And it's Spirit kind of confirming that everything is working. Yes. Oh my God, I love that. The Bible is fine for your gifts. To be honest, I would lean more towards Old Testament. And I would be wary of taking the direct, literal translation of what you're reading. I would meditate on it and see how you feel. Can you manifest for others? You can hold space for others. You can't manifest for others. You can't manifest for others. If what you're manifesting for others is something that they already have an energy towards, like for example, say if the world hates, God forbid, Britney Spears, right? Say the world like is collectively like we don't like Britney right now. And the world is like imagining like her dying, right? This is extreme. But like say like over 70% of the collective is like we hate her, kill her, whatever. And then Britney has this deep fear of being killed, then that manifestation is going to come right up to the surface, right? It's a little bit, it doesn't, but usually, it's free will, it's karma. There's a lot of other things that are involved here in manifestation. It's not just a clear shot. It's not as simple, even though it's very simple, it's not as simple as the secret would allow us to believe. You can hold space for someone. You can say, I hold space for you to get everything you need to be able to do what you need to do. Or I hold space for you to hold your abundant frequency. I hold an abundant frequency for you so that you can find it. You can hold it for them so that they can frequency match to you, and then they can go ahead and get and be in that flow. Yeah. But often, yes, Bible is key. Like I honestly, like I can't say anything negative about the text. I can say negative things about how they're used, and manipulated. You can help manifest with them. Like you can sit with them and you can ask them questions about what it's going to feel like when this thing works out and you get celebrated for your work project and everybody loves it. How is it going to feel? You know what I mean? Yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to end this broadcast now. God bless you guys and thank you for showing up. And I'm looking forward to connecting to you guys when I come live again. And my vlog for my second vlog is going to be out this week, but tomorrow. So somewhere in the afternoon tomorrow, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look out for that. If you guys have been keeping up with my journey, this is going to be a really big one. So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Of course I will. I'll talk to you soon.